So, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final session of the marriage course. And this one, session 7, is about love in action. So, for us, love is not just a feeling. It's not an emotional attachment or that kind of gooey feeling that you get when you see, a beautiful woman like my wife.
Continue.
But it's about a commitment. It's about the long-term effort that you put into the relationship. And love is a verb. It's a doing word, right? So you need to be involved in actually doing something. So God has given us mind and body and creativity so that we can actually invest ourselves into that relationship and taking care of our spouse. So tonight we're going to be talking about the love languages, and I'm sure everybody's heard of the love languages before, and I had heard about them, and I'd read books, and I had kind of discounted the whole thing, and I says, it's just like horoscope stuff. It's like, you can read into it whatever you want. So I was not very impressed with the love languages as a way of building a love relationship. But then when I did this session the first time, or maybe the second time, I don't remember, I started to understand that actually this is useful. This is a practical tool because it's not just about the way I like to be loved. I learned about the way that my spouse likes to be loved. And I realized that I'd been approaching it all wrong.
Uh-huh.
So when I would give her gifts, I would be thinking about, now, what would I like to get as a gift? Let me see, an iPhone, a new computer, some kind of technological gadget or whatever. And when I'd give those gifts to my wife, she was not very impressed. So she likes things like perfume and nice clothes and jewelry and so on. So I had to really start thinking from a different perspective. And that was not necessarily the best way that she wanted to be loved either. So, I mean, what's your love language, my dear?
Acts of service.
Oh, yes. I
You
got that
forgot
one.
already.
I remembered. So she likes it when I do things for her. I clean the house or I empty the dishwasher or
I mean, you
helping those things, help make the bed, whatever. But for me, that's not how I like to be loved, right? So I'm more of a touchy-feely kind of person, and I like to be hugged and kissed and caressed. And she loves my feet. She likes to tickle my feet, but that's not exactly how I like to be loved either. But, but it's fun. Anyway, so that's why we're studying about these love languages and starting to learn about, how our spouse likes to be loved and approached. So I urge you to, think about it from that perspective as we're going through this. And did you want to add something?
So it is important for us to really learn how to appreciate our partners and to see how we can understand which love language, our partner appreciates. Because, as Roger said, it was we often were on very different levels. And unlike Roger, I was exposed to this love language book and the author when our kids were in school, in elementary school. And I really liked it. It helped me understand our children better, and it helped me gear my action to understanding who they were and cater to their personality. But it never dawned on me that I could use the same method with Roger, which is something that I realized I learned only through the marriage course. And I was interesting for us to discover which are our love languages and how this can change. Nothing is written in stone. We grow, we change. A love language can be different. So every time we do the marriage course, we always check with each other, what is your love language still? There might be a couple of them But it is really something that has happened deep in our relationship, because you can make your love language intentional. And then, maybe if it means for you to go out of your way, it is worth it. Something that might be unnatural to you, and you make it purposeful, and you know that it brings joy to the person you love, it is definitely worth doing.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, so I think we'll just get straight into the video, and then we'll come back at the end and say a few words extra. Okay? So that's the last of this course. But a couple of things. First of all, I really appreciate those words at the end where he's reading Dietrich Bonhoeffer's letter, and he says, marriage is a status, it's an office, and every marriage has the potential to leave a legacy of love, like ripples on a pond, spreading out from where you throw a stone into it. And I think that's especially true of our blessed marriages. We take it for granted often, the blessing that we have received from Father and Mother Moon, and that is a very special gift, and it has a huge impact in the world around us, amongst our friends, amongst the people that we talk to, and we should really be proud of that and proud of our marriages and really uphold them. You have something you wanted to share?
yeah, I'm so proud. We're going to be celebrating 35 years on January 12th.
Mm.
It's been a long journey, a beautiful journey.
Yes, and commitment has been the thing that held us together.
The first time that Roger told me that love was commitment, I thought, oh my gosh, what did I do? Because for me, love is bringing joy to the other person, but commitment wasn't exactly in my vocabulary. And for him, it was just about commitment. But there is so much freedom in commitment, like he said in the video.
Yeah.
So important.
Yes, it's kind of the glue that holds us together and keeps us going through the difficult times as well. And there have been some difficult times, but we're still here and learning to love each other more and more. And we hope that the same happens for you in your relationships. And it's important to take some of the things that you've learned in this course and continue to develop them and help them to grow. So in the book here, actually, there is another exercise for this coming week that you can do on continuing the conversation. But if you go on a little bit further, they have a whole section called Tools, Habits, and Conversations. And you can make a plan in here. There's a 7-week course that you can continue to plan, like a night each week or a date each week. And this will help you to reinforce some of the things that you've learned. One of the beautiful things I love about this course is it just coming together every night for a week helps you to build a habit of actually making time together, of talking together and sharing with each other and doing fun things together. So continue to make that a habit in your life. So, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, be nice to each other. Take care of each other. And I will be sending out a survey in the next email, and I'd really appreciate it if each of you, not just one on behalf of the couple, but each person in the couple, if you can take some time to fill it in. It really helps us to understand, what are you getting out of the course and if it's been worthwhile. So thank you very much, everybody. And if you want to recommend the course to anybody else, the next time we run it, we'll send out an email, and you should really feel encouraged to invite your friends and family and whoever else you want to participate. So thank you. Good night, everyone.